Big wit, ladies and gents. Pitty Swordmaster here, and welcome to another episode of Pitty and Pals React to Death Battle. This time, we'll be looking at Miles Morales, Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man, versus Izuku Midoriya, My Hero Academia's Deku. But before we get into the episode, I want to briefly go into my thoughts on the matchup itself. I have a bit of an interesting history with Spider-Man vs. Deku. Back when I first properly joined the community in Season 7, this matchup was still considerably popular even after Spider-Man vs. Static happened, and I didn't really like it because of that. I thought the matchup was wholly redundant after Miles already got both a banger matchup and episode, and that Izuku was just better off getting new blood for whenever he got on. Nowadays though, I just think this is a really shallow way to evaluate a matchup. While I still wouldn't say I was overly interested in a second Miles episode, there's a lot more to versus matchups than just what Death Battle does, and treating them as lesser or even just bad matchups because I don't want Death Battle to do them is incredibly silly. There are matchups out there I do consider genuinely redundant on their own terms, but there's a key difference between one that isn't worth doing for Death Battle and one that was not worth doing at all. After Izuku's last outing was heavily flawed, to put it very lightly, I wasn't too against him getting a second shot, especially with Deku vs. Asta being released while My Hero still has some story left to go over. I'm just more surprised than anything that it was this soon, but hey, can't really complain too much. Nowadays, while Spider-Man vs. Deku didn't leave me thrilled to my core being announced, I can still say my opinion on it has become a lot more positive as of late. Still nowhere near being my favorite for either, but it's not bad. It's thematically a dead ringer, a very obvious idea in terms of the parallels and the struggles, and it's hard to find it unsatisfying in that regard. Aesthetic-wise, we finally have a My Hero idea against an actual superhero, which is really cool, and what better to go with it than a character attached to one of the most stylized and beautiful comic book movies ever made. And while fight-wise I have some hang-ups with it, like the scale disparity and me wanting someone more punchy for Deku, they're not deal breakers. It's cool having a Deku matchup that emphasizes his agility and mobility, or a Spider-Man matchup that lets him break out some of his more obtuse tools, and just seeing them swing around a cityscape would be really cool. There's not a lot else I can really add, because Spider-Man vs. Deku isn't a matchup I have more in-depth thoughts on than just, it's decent. But hey, not every matchup needs me to have super strong feelings on it one way or the other. I still have high hopes for this episode, so let's hope it's more of a swing and less of a miss. For this video, I got some of my friends to sit down and watch the episode with me. Will Spider-Man send Izuku flying with just one shoulder touch, or will Deku deliver justice for Miles? Shoot style. Let's find out. Okay, before we do anything else, so, an undisclosed server, our friends and us made a bet if Miles is to win this episode. So, why don't we read this out, shall we? Okay. So, if Miles wins, Logan watches more Kamen Rider, Doom reads all of Spawn, Trace reads March P. Gray watches all of Gintoki. Don't know why it says Gintoki instead of Gintama. Icon reads or watches all of Gintama. Starlu reads Yosefam. Ozzy screams. Deck reads literally all of Hiro Mashima's bibliography. Chris makes an apology doc for Rosa Ushiromiya. Story reads the entire fucking Bible. JS reads Homestuck. Pass reads every Tom and Jerry fanfic on AO3. Someone posts Placina bet on AO3. Pit infiltrates Marvel HQ and forces them to let Peter be happy. Will disavows the Smurfs and joins Team Olimar. Red stops bullying Meg. Cryo fucking dies. We ban space. Mr. Man. Donald Trump joins, and everyone on the list gets to give a media for Fulton to go through.
Oh my god, that's so terrifying, because I have no idea if they're just gonna like give me something they genuinely love and enjoy, or just freaking brain rot hyperfixations. Either way, it should be good.
Fulton's heart is going to stop the moment Ares appears on screen.
I can't wait for Miles to win so Donald Trump can join.
True.
The one and only time politics is going to be on this channel.
Yeah.
Miles Morales? What the fuck?
Miles Morales versus Izuku
Spider-Man win.
Midoriya. Spider-Man versus Deku. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our
That
job
is-
to analyze
is
the
that-
weapons,
oh,
armor,
it's
and
just
skills to find out
Spider-Man
who would
Spider-Man
win
versus
a
Deku.
death battle.
I mean, yeah. That is what it is.
The city was left without its protector.
Holy shit, that's a white guy.
Unfortunately, Peter wasn't the only one who got bit. The canon event to start all canon events. Now it was Miles' turn to be the hero the Big Apple needed, and he had all the usual spider kit.
Oh my god,
This
Paul, are you
spider
kidding me?
carried the Oz formula, a genetics-enhancing
Space
supplement
damage.
that gave Miles superhuman strength, speed, and the ability to alter his body's electric. But no spider person is complete without their web shooters. Given to him by Peter's Aunt May, these webs have all sorts of applications
Spider-Man will
between
Venom
swinging,
Shock, he will
grabbing,
Duranag, he
restraining,
will clutch.
projectiling, and being
Miles
made
will
into
clutch it.
constructs. Not having Peter
on,
around to
Miles.
show him and how could he live up to being Spider-Man when one of the villains he had to face turned out to be his very own uncle? Makes family dinner so awkward. All that, I'm
Mr.
trying
Fox.
to kill you.
Mr. Fox,
stuff.
go.
Fortunately, Miles had a leg up on every other superhero known to man.
Living parents. Better yet, loving parents. They supported him when things got tough, even if they didn't always see eye to eye. And thanks to them, he learned that the best way to be Spider-Man wasn't to do it like Peter, but to do it his own way.
And it helped that this particular spider had a bit more to its bite than Peter's.
And Venom. Not like Tom Hardy, though it is weird to give your main power the same name as one of your bad guys. Come on, Spidey, branding is important.
Miles can harness his own bioelectric energy and weaponize it, which is especially effective against individuals with genetic mutations.
Punching,
You were there for
absorbing,
Morbius, come
blasting,
on.
mega blasting. Hell, he can even make electric constructs out of this stuff, like biowebbing and a damn sword. Jeez, what kind of spider was this?
It's not
Anyone
entirely
who's
sword
there
again.
for Morbius.
Studies have shown that certain species of spiders, such as the Linnaeus, have a process known as ballooning. By spinning a thread of their silk, they can use the Earth's natural
Yeah, I think I've heard
electric
of
fields to
ballooning. Isn't
fly,
that the thing on
traveling up to
DeviantArt?
hundreds of miles.
Oh my
No,
Oh,
god.
no.
I'll look up what ballooning
Well,
is. real
whatever
quick.
kind of bite it was, it gave
No,
Miles
guy-
the edge he needed
guy
to
between the
find
birds.
his
Oh my
worth as-
god.
He even helped form the Champions, a
Nice,
team
I'm
of
Alexander.
teenage superheroes with the likes of Miss
Hi, Sarah.
Marvel and Ironheart.
The king
Miss
of
Marvel.
Wakanda himself even suited him up with some Wakandan vibranium.
The same stuff as T'Challa's own suit. This
He
super
will
rare and
tank
tough
United
metal can
States'
absorb
smash.
kinetic energy and vibrational
He wins
effects.
It
these.
helps to regulate
Dude,
Miles's
he-
venom
he
powers
wins
too,
these, man.
allowing
He
him to
fucking
better
wins these.
control his electrical output.
The vibranium is
kill Deku
thinner
with
to
his
better
Venom
fit his
Blast.
acrobatic fighting style, but it can still shake off most fatal
gonna
attacks
kill him,
like
be
they're
Venom Blast is
nothing.
dead.
This stuff is tough enough that Deadpool's
Yeah,
swords
Venom
have
Blast is
shattered
attack
against
type.
it.
Though it's not as
Hi,
durable
Deadpool.
as, say, Miles can push his electrical output into overdrive.
Giving him huge boosts in strength
Knocks
and
him
speed,
overdrive.
and making
Oh,
him
yeah.
a whole lot zappier. It's your classic shonen power-up, and he knows it too. He's a bit of a weeb and has a thing for mimicking
Naruto.
some favorites.
Despite his initial insecurities,
He's kinda
Miles
real
has
for that.
more than managed to live up to his predecessor. No longer standing in the shadow, but side by side.
Literally,
Unless you have
his
Twitter.
universe got blown up and he was sent
Bro.
to the main 616 timeline, along with his family. And now it's him and Peter as a
not that
pair
far.
of
Ew.
spider
Get
bros.
that out of here.
Yeah,
man.
well,
That's
One of the
Goofy
big
also
players
out
of the
here, dude.
Spider-Verse, teaming up with all sorts of other spider variants to defend
Won an
the
Oscar.
multiverse.
What an
There's
Oscar.
anime
Wow.
spider people, robot spider people,
Spider-Verse.
dinosaur
Yeah,
spider
Spider-Verse.
people,
Oh, I
spider
thought-
spider
I thought
people,
it
a whole lot of them.
Miles
He's
the
found
person.
a new way of getting
I
the
thought it
job
was the
done.
person.
Miles even led him into battle against
What
the
though?
Inheritors, a bunch of interdimensional vampire assholes.
This is what Stan Lee was proudest of in his
Hi,
favorite
Stan.
superhero. Regardless of who they were, any sort of person could wear the mask and do the right thing. For so long as we stay true to
wear the
ourselves and
mask.
help others in our own unique ways, then anyone can be a hero.
Very nice.
To the citizens of
All right.
Japan, there was no one more
Against the
synonymous
ending.
with the word than their
Thankfully, I read
symbol
all
of
of it.
peace. All Might.
The big numero uno, with a smile on
I
his
wonder how
face,
My
he
Hero
could
ends.
save anyone and
Do they
win
become
any
heroes?
fight, no matter what.
Or
Oh,
so
fuck.
it seemed. After
Well-
a battle with his arch nemesis All For One, All Might was grievously injured. Izuku wanted to save people just like All Might.
You know one of
Even
them.
his idol told him that he would have to give up on his dreams.
Forever the beta male in the shadow of Bakugo and his Sigma
Most
quirk,
accidental riz
until
of
he
any
got the chance
shonen
to
protest.
alpha up and lend his
True.
rival a helping
That
hand.
is saying something.
Proving it,
Soccer club.
or football as they call it.
Straight punches, spikes,
Fuck
even
you,
finger
that's the
flicks.
right name.
One for All is the ultimate
right
in
name.
strength-enhancing quirks.
Decided
The
to name
first
one
time
after
he used
a
it,
UK
Izuku
city
destroyed
instead.
this giant robot in a single blow.
Tragic.
One for All could cause their body to explode, so Izuku would need to continuously train to
Reminds me
master
of
it
last
at his
Tuesday.
Hero Academia.
Say that again.
UA High.
again?
Here he'd be inspired by girly pop Uraraka to turn his zero name into his
Hi, Raka.
hero name, becoming
Hi,
the
Ida.
Deku who always
Ida.
does
Hi, Raka.
his best. Sure, everyone else was okay, but he'd
That's
be
a rope
good
fee.
for nothing
Still one of
all
my
over
favorite scenes
again
of
if
the
he
show.
got himself paralyzed.
So to
Fair.
cut down on his hospital bill, he developed full cowling. Instead of using his quirk in short bursts, he would
I distinctly
continuously
remember
spread the energy across his
first time
body at
watching
low
Todoroki
percentages,
versus
using it for
Deku with, like,
acrobatics inspired by
right before I had to go to
Bakugo's
school, that shit
explosive
sent
movements.
chill down,
And
or
with
chills
that
down
new
my
thinking
spine.
came a new
That I
fighting
just
style.
love that entire
Show
arc.
style.
It's one of my
To
favorite
use a
Yeah.
stronger limb that'd be
good.
less likely to break. Deku
good.
took a page from Nerd Emoji Ida's book and switched to
Ida.
focusing on kicks
Don't do
to
him like
pack
that.
in more of a
Really?
punch.
Hi, Gentle.
And that power would be needed. After a climactic battle with All For One, All Might would be forced into retirement just a few months into Deku's training. Now it was his turn to face this Demon Lord.
But he didn't have to do it alone.
Float allows him to soar high into the sky. By combining it with controlled blasts of pressurized
he wins
air,
these.
He can effectively fly.
Danger Sense
He'll
detects
tank
incoming
it.
threats and unease, letting Deku react in advance. Though it's mostly like an alarm bell and doesn't tell him specifics like location or number of threats.
Hi Toka.
He's combined it with Black Whip to create the powerful Black Chain binding attack, and can use it
Sugar
in
my
conjunction
goat.
with Full
There he is.
Cowling to achieve full 100%, equaling
king.
All Might's full level of power without any recoil.
He once used it to outspeed a bullet shot by Lady Nagant, a former hero turned villain who has a sniper rifle for an arm. I think I'm in love.
Nagant's bullet once crossed a distance of around 215 kilometers within a fraction of a second.
No, it's not true.
That's
Not nearly as bad as One For All was suffocating him, though.
I hit you really hard. Dude, okay.
You figured out you can breathe through your nose at that point.
the pressure of having to save his friends, the country, the entire world weighed on Deku. So he left UA to fight this war alone.
But alone was never where Deku fought best. Having come from nothing, his admiration for his peers gave him strength, just as they admired his strength and desire to help others. Even Bakugo came around to him.
So when it came time to finally put that Demon Lord back in hell, his classmates, teachers, mom, friends, enemy, and everyone else supported and cheered him on. Because that was the greatest threat to All For One's reign all along.
Not All Might, not Deku, not even One For All itself. Just people helping each other out. And with their help, Deku defeated All For One once and for all, blowing a hole in this huge storm and parting the skies for a brighter future.
Though he did lose his quirk and have to retire from hero work.
Yeah,
I'm loving this. 9 to 5 as a teacher, passing on his knowledge to the next generation, just like every user of One For All before him.
Some might say he peaked in high school.
Oh my god.
If not for the sick new armor he eventually got to go back to kicking
It's the
butt.
thing,
He
right? It's
even
the
made
thing
it all
that
the
I
way
like,
back
and
to
I
the
see it, and
top
I
of
go,
the
yay.
All with the help of his friends.
Oh my
For so
goodness.
long as we keep
Dude,
reaching out our
it is,
hands to help those in need, everyone
is next,
can
I'm
be
flipping
a
this table.
hero.
If Kurokuma is next, my house looks fun.
I love
That was
that.
great. That was
All
really
right, the
good.
combatants are set, and we've run the
that
data
was
through
great
all
analysis.
possibilities.
That ending was
It's
fucking great.
time for a
I'm
Anyways,
I'm liking this. But here we go. Fight time.
Alright, let's go. Okay, everyone shut up.
Very excited.
Oh yes.
Oh, let's go. Top panel.
Just like Black Adam vs. Apocalypse.
Yes, I agree.
But like, it looks even cooler.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, I love that.
Yo!
Oh, vocals?
More man and less spider than usual.
Trying to get surprised.
Whoa, I was looking for you. Care to show me what you can do? All right, new guy. First
I love
lesson,
gentle Deku
don't watch
sound.
the mouth. Watch the heads.
Now watch mine!
Nice.
Delaware Smash!
Delaware Smash.
Let's try that one more time.
Oh,
Look at this.
so good.
Yes.
I was stuck on the web. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, it's Batman reference.
Oh my god. And then the
Let's
fight
take this
ended
somewhere
because Deku got split into a bunch of bunches.
You got skills,
And
man.
Miles won.
I like that.
God, it looks great.
So good. Oh my god.
Broken. He tanks this. He tanks this.
Oh, yes.
Really old New York City.
Really old New York
Moved us
City.
to an
Okay.
abandoned part of the city so we can go all out. Because I
Oh,
always
shit.
do my best.
Oh, it's my best. Let's go.
Yes. Oh my god.
What's it?
This is
Look at
great.
this. Oh my god. Shot.
Incredible.
Holy shit.
Oh, yes.
Man.
If I'm gonna do my
Oh,
best,
was that your shit?
I gotta do my own thing.
I gotta do my own thing. Oh, it's
Oh my
sick.
god,
Oh my god. Oh my god. So cool.
Oh, it looks so good.
Oh my god, look at this animation.
Fucking hell.
Sarah was right. Your quirk is amazing. Amazing is my buddy. They call me the ultimate Spider-Man.
The ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not
this dialogue.
multiplication. So, it's got a limit.
god. Oh my god. Thanks, this! Oh, that's shot.
Go beyond!
Oh my god! Holy shit. Oh my god! Wait.
Whoa, wait.
God, no! No shot!
No way. No shot. Oh, fuck. I think
No way.
Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate.
Okay, that's awesome.
Oh my god,
so good!
That was
fucking
incredible.
That was
fucking
fucking incredible.
Talking about their superpowers,
Oh my god.
which matched up quite even.
That's one of the
Unsurprisingly,
best
given the
looking
not so
fights
subtle
I've ever seen
inspiration
in my
for
life.
Deku's quirks, though they did have
my
some
god,
edges
that
of
was
their
Oh,
own.
that's
The
so, oh my
Spider
god.
Sense gave Miles more insight on
I
his
feel lightheaded.
surroundings and threats than Danger Sense, which has been worked around before.
This meant Miles'
expectations out of
invisibility
water.
was harder for Danger Sense to detect when he wasn't attacking,
completely met
while the
my
Spider Sense's
expectations and
radar
even
system
surpassed
allowed him
them
to
too.
find Deku in a smokescreen. But Izuku's other quirks granted him advantages of his own.
Float was a lot more mobile than
gonna lie,
Web,
I
and
genuinely thought
Fudge
Miles
gave a
won
bigger
first.
boost in strength than
I thought
Venom
so
did.
too, honestly.
Since both had some advantages and disadvantages, we're gonna call superpowers a tie.
Next up, speed.
I'm
Scaling
guessing
to
this one's
Peter,
going
Miles could
Miles.
dodge light speed attacks,
Yeah.
which actually outpaced Izuku
I would not be
moving
surprised.
faster than that sniper bullet. Fortunately for Deku, though, that wasn't his best.
Thanks to Gear Shift, Deku could speed himself up to match Miles the same way he did to
Dude,
the
that
light-catching
shot, holy
Shigaraki.
shit.
That
Even
shot,
worse for
oh
Spider-Man,
god,
one
oh my
touch from
god.
Gear Shift could
Oh,
freeze him in
good.
place
That's
and
one of
make
the best
dodging totally
looking shots in the
impossible.
entire show.
So speed goes
Yeah.
to Deku.
As for skill, Deku was incredibly talented at analyzing an opponent's abilities and coming up with strategies on the fly.
But Miles' powers and fighting
was scared for
style
a second
gave
Spider-Man
Deku
wasn't
few
gonna end,
immediate
or wasn't
openings.
gonna get
Deku may
anything.
have received more formal
Yeah,
training at
they-
UA, but he was ultimately only active in hero work for a little under a year.
Meanwhile, Miles has been handling everything from neighborhood crooks to
then you have
multiverse-ending
power.
gods
No
for
shit, Sherlock.
significantly longer.
It's close,
I mean-
but with his greater experience, skill goes to Miles. And that means the biggest deciding factor is raw strength.
And that was no contest. Miles absorbing the energy of that bomb was nothing to scoff at, but overwhelming
no.
power is what One for All
Miles,
is
I'm
all
sorry.
When Deku defeated All for One,
Miles,
the
if only
energy
you were
needed to part
stronger,
those
we could've
clouds
had
with this
Donald
punch
Trump in
had a
cool
yield
zone.
of 362
Spider-Man.
billion tons of TNT,
okay, Miles, you did
smashing
great.
the bomb Miles absorbed out
Did
of
your
the
best,
water.
Miles.
But
We
it wasn't
respect
as
you.
simple as that. Miles is wearing a
still the
vibranium
goat.
suit after all. So the question wasn't necessarily who was stronger, it was if Miles' suit was tough enough to continuously absorb Deku's blows.
When the Falcon protected New York from that city-destroying blast, it had a yield of 546 megatons. Impressive, but Deku defeating All for One was still over 600 times stronger than Vibranium's limit.
And Deku did that with One for All's embers, not the full package.
And remember, the Vibranium in Miles' suit was much thinner than what Falcon and Black Panther had, making it unlikely it could absorb as
Also,
strong
his
of a
organs
blast.
would have probably been
It's there to
mushed from
provide
that
more
attack.
protection, sure, but
Yeah.
there was no way it could survive all of what Deku could dish out.
In this superpowered battle, it was Izuku's overwhelming speed and
that
immense
was
strength that made him the
crazy.
winning
That was
hero.
God, that
fucking
was-
And the
great.
morale of the
Okay,
story
Okay, well,
is
this, oh
the
god, it's so
winner
pretty.
Was Deku.
Let's go,
Next
Greninja, let's
time on
go.
Death Battle.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
So we're getting
cool.
two more
Godzilla.
episodes in a row.
Yeah.
Alright, why not?
Subscribe
Beta
and join
sure.
as a member to see more Death
Beta
Battle.
Battle.
Okay,
Thanks for
Godzilla,
watching.
Sure,
All right.
let's go.
That's cool.
I'm
I
down
think we
for
have enough
that.
info to talk about the episode now. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
Cinema.
Fucking
sure.
amazing. I
It's
think
it's Peem.
It's so good. Like, God.
Yeah, like my
I might
expectations were
just-
like it's gonna be good, but I don't know. I wasn't expecting anything crazy, but that was fucking insane.
That is maybe. I don't know, I'd have to think about it, but that might be the best looking death battle I've ever seen.
It's
Yeah,
definitely
I-
up there.
Yeah, like,
It's up
it
there.
did look amazing. That honestly might be my second favorite like Kickstarter death battle.
Yeah. Like, I think just to talk about the animation for a bit, I already really liked how Spider-Man vs. Static incorporated the Spider-Verse visuals, but this episode just went the full 9 yards with it, and it was
Yeah.
incredible.
It
They
went
went nuts.
Yeah.
so far beyond anything
I'm
you could have
so I'm
done.
Yeah, go.
sorry.
Sorry.
I'm so glad they leaned into the comic and manga styles like
Yeah.
more. I'm glad
Yeah.
they were able to like mix the two. They didn't have to like lean heavily on one or the other.
Mm. And also just the use of like all the halftones and onomatopoeias as well. That really just
Yeah.
tied the whole aesthetic together. Even just like
Fucking
yeah, go on.
the after the like going past the Statue of Liberty was really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
It was so good.
And also the freaking, and also really old New York, like
Yeah.
Really old New
sure,
York,
why
my
not?
beloved.
The cinematography in general was just so good. Like
I-
that was
Again, that fucking shot in the fucking middle with Miles going down and Deku going up.
Going
Oh,
up.
that's so
Oh
good.
my
That
God.
was like
it
one of
reminded
the
me a lot.
coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, it reminded me a lot of some of the scenes from like the Insomniac Spider-Man games, and how they would
Honestly,
have
yeah.
like such dynamic camera
Yeah.
angles whenever uh either the Spider-Man were getting tossed around like a rag doll.
Yeah. Also, I love how many references there were. Obviously, you got like the What's Up Danger scene. You got the fucking uh. I'm trying to think of other references,
The
but like
fucking
my mind's a little cluttered right now.
yeah, I think my favorite one was amazing. Nah, that's the other guy. They call me
Yeah.
the Ultimate.
Oh yeah, they fucking
Call
nailed
me
the
was
the
like-
personalities in
ultimate.
this fight, dude. Like,
That was
honestly,
so
both Miles
Mhm.
and Izuku are so accurate here.
Yeah, and I want to also just kind of give a spotlight to the analysis as well. I watched both episodes again not too long ago, just in preparation for this. I really like Spider-Man Static as an episode. I do think that the analyses for Miles could have been better. Like, it could have talked more on a story, because it was very versus pilled. And I think
Yeah.
this episode, first of all, it covered a lot more of like his powers than he. I forget if he had a lot of stuff like the fucking yellow electricity bullshit at the time, but now it expanded on that part, and I feel also kind of talk more on like Miles as an individual, and also just like what he represents in Marvel as a whole, which I really
Yeah,
appreciated.
it's kind of. I
That
think
was
like my
nice.
one thing I don't like about this episode is that like I kind of wish he went more in depth with Miles as a character, like they did with Izuku. But it's not like
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, I
It's still
do
good
like
analysis.
I do like even though they touched upon it like more with Deku, but I think they still did it for both. I like that they went into what they represent just like as a hero like
Mhm.
Mhm.
yeah yeah
Like just a
I
representation
enjoy that
that
as well.
anyone could be a hero. You, me, Johnny down
Yeah.
the street.
yeah
Yeah.
like
I really appreciate that. You.
And Deku's
Alright,
analysis as well. I can't really give any notes. I just think that's one of the best analyses we've gotten in recent memory.
Man, that
yeah
ending kind of
I'm
hit
so
hard.
happy.
The
I'm
ending,
so happy.
I
It does the rare
honestly,
thing as well that I really appreciate. Sorry, it does a rare thing that I appreciate where like the feats that they use are stuff that's like relevant in series. Like ending it off on that cloud split at like the end of My Hero. That just feels so seamless. I love
Yeah,
that.
that felt so right.
okay, so like so after reading My Hero for the first time, like a few days ago, that ending hit different, man. Like, wow,
Yes.
that's like probably my favorite analyses in the show.
Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah.
Mm.
I got the editing.
The editing is
I feel like at this point in Death Battle episodes, we kind of don't even need to praise the editing because we know it's going to be amazing. But holy shit,
yeah,
But
it's
yes,
still really
it doesn't
good,
it doesn't hurt to do that anyway.
right?
Yeah. God, just I'm genuinely blown away by
good
this episode.
episode.
I was not
What?
expecting to come out of this being like, "Oh my god, this is incredible." I thought it was going to be good, but probably just like 7, 8. But no, this was incredible.
It's
What
got
a
the
You might even
fucking
say
perfect.
episode!
the ultimate.
It's the ultimate.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I
It's got the
couldn't say
perfect.
amazing because that's Peter, not Miles.
It's got the perfect kind of vibe I'd want for this episode. It's very similar to All Might Might Guy in a
Mhm.
sense, except
Yeah.
it's a lot more. It's less like showy and oh, you're inspiring, fight me, and it's a lot more laid back, but it's still got that same. They're not. There's no animosity there. It's got that same energy, which I
Yeah.
really love,
I
and it's
really
something
appreciate
I
that.
think was one of many things missing from Deku Asta.
Yep.
It is so crazy that My Hero Academia episodes are some of the best of the show anytime they're not sprites.
That
Yeah.
is tragic. That's so tragic.
Like,
Uh,
All Might vs. Might guy, Shigaraki vs. Mahito, and this, all incredible. And then you got the rejects over there.
Death Battle,
yeah.
please make a sprite
Oh.
episode again and make it
I
good. I
am just
beg.
happy that Deku got a good episode. He wasn't even like,
Yeah.
I don't even think he was like the source of the biggest problems with Deku vs. Austin, but it's just nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
And
Deku was
with-
like one of my favorite protagonists, so yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Emma
Mm.
Miles, I mean, now I can say 2 cakes, 2 good episodes. Good on you, Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's everything we can comment on.
God,
So,
I just want to comment on the ending. Spider-Man, you really are the ultimate. I love that
It's
they give it a moment to breathe. I think a problem a lot of death
Mm.
battles have is they don't give a lot of the bigger moments time to breathe, or at least that has been a problem in the past. But I love that they sort of they give it a minute before having Deku like go, holy shit, you really are that guy.
Yeah.
yeah, I do appreciate
Yeah.
that a lot.
Just such a great character dynamic in general.
Yeah. It's everything I wanted from this episode. I couldn't be happier.
Same.
Also, holy
That was one of my
fucking
most
shit, it
favorite
looks good.
It looks so fucking
It looks so
good.
good.
Moro, how do you
Oh.
do it? This is your first
That
time
guy
doing
is
3D
built
as well?
different. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like this wasn't even hand drawn, it was just cell shaded 3D, and it's absurd.
Also, the first time he's ever done it as well. Which, how?
That is the oh my god.
He's got to teach us
Moro,
his.
if you somehow end up on this video, do you need a break, man? I think you need a break. You've earned it.
You need a
Genuinely,
vacation.
Yeah.
I am curious genuinely how much like time this is taking up from like your other projects and stuff, because
Yeah.
holy shit, the fact that you've managed to put out this like consistently high quality, like just one after another,
This
is
man's back
genuinely
must be
so
broken
fucking
from
What a-
yeah.
everything he's carrying.
What a guy, man.
What a fucking guy.
He
What a
made
guy.
Bowser,
I do genuinely-
Shigito, and
also,
now
Moro, I do-
Spider Deku.
I do
Yeah, go on.
genuinely appreciate it, Moro. Your stuff is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
I think that's it.
I think we finally said everything we want to say,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
if there
Yeah.
is anything you guys want to add before we wrap up, be my guest.
Everyone watching
I'm
this.
excited
Everyone
for
watching this.
Godzilla.
Go to Bowser vs Eggman Pit Sorbat's reaction and make it.
Oh
Let's
my
get
God.
it to 200K.
1,000K, baby. Let's go.
Nobody,
Let's do it.
nobody outside of this VC and another server is going to know the context of this, and I'm keeping it that way.
That just makes it even better.
No, come on.
Good,
You gotta
good.
go. We gotta do it.
Anyways, thank you all for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Goodbye, everyone.